Trump's federal takeover edition. Welcome to Burden of History, where truth isn't just told, it's restored. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that button. It helps us keep history alive and unfiltered. So, Donald Trump just floated the idea of federal intervention in Chicago, claiming the city is practically begging for his help. According to Trump, citizens, including what he described as beautiful African American ladies in red hats, are supposedly pleading for federal forces to step in. Now, I'm not saying Trump has a vivid imagination, but this sounds like the political equivalent of fan fiction. Here's what we actually know. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker have firmly rejected any federal intervention. More importantly, Chicago Police Department data shows shootings down 20% this year, robberies down 15%, and homicides at their lowest point since 2019. So if the numbers don't support the crisis narrative, what's really going on here? History gives us some uncomfortable answers. In 1968, federal troops deployed in Chicago after Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination didn't calm tensions. They escalated them. The tough-on-crime policies of the 1980s and 90s promised safer streets but delivered mass incarceration, particularly targeting Black and Brown communities. And just 4 years ago, we watched federal agents in unmarked vehicles make questionable arrests in Portland, raising serious constitutional concerns. The pattern is clear. Federal assistance in majority Black cities often looks suspiciously like federal control. Trump's version of events, where grateful citizens in MAGA gear wave him into their neighborhoods like a liberating hero, reads more like political theater than reality. The actual officials running Chicago are saying, thanks, but no thanks. And honestly, if you see African American women genuinely excited about red MAGA hats, they're probably just really committed to their Halloween costumes. But this isn't really about Chicago. It's about using fear and racial stereotypes to justify expanding executive power. It's about taking a city that's actually reducing crime and turning it into a political prop for federal overreach. History teaches us that when leaders promise to save you from manufactured crises, your freedoms usually end up as collateral damage. The real question isn't whether Chicago needs federal intervention. The data says it doesn't. The question is why we keep falling for the same playbook: create fear, promise salvation, expand power, repeat. If this breakdown opened your eyes to the historical patterns, hit that like button and subscribe for more truth-telling. And drop a comment. Do you think this rhetoric is about public safety or something else entirely? Because at Burden of History, we don't just tell the truth, we restore it.